Financial giant AMP promised to clean up its act after being exposed at the Royal Commission for breaking the law and lying to the regulators. Along with the Commonwealth Bank and NAB, AMP was shamed for the illegal and immoral practice of charging fees to customers it knew had died. A year after the Royal Commission, the wealth giant is in damage control, exposed for charging fees to the dead. Daniel Ziffer reports.
In life, Daryl Ohm was respected in the field of mental health.
People like you who put that effort in to improve other people's lives deserve the acknowledgement.
Daryl was a real character. He was quietly charismatic.
After his death last year, he became another victim of the banking industry's dirty little secret: institutions charging the dead.
So he died on a Friday, and then on the Monday morning I started contacting everybody on his list, and AMP, where his mortgage was held, was one of the first people that I contacted.
It took 3 months for AMP to stop charging the estate, and almost that time again to pay back the money. One of the delays, their system wouldn't accept he was dead.
Those statements were sent to Daryl's email address. So I'm not entirely sure, but my understanding is that dead people don't check their email.
Along with the Commonwealth Bank and NAB, AMP was part of one of the most shameful scandals of the Royal Commission, knowingly charging customers it knew had died.
Charging premiums for life insurance to someone who's dead. That's the position, isn't it?
Yes, that's the way the system is treating it today, for a portion of our business.
AMP lost its CEO, chair and half its board after being ripped open for lying to regulators and charging hundreds of millions of dollars in fees for no service. Its shares have shredded $10 billion in value, worth less than half what they were before the Hayne inquiry.
Once a company is aware that somebody is dead, it is absolutely illegal to continue charging fees.
Daryl Ohm died as the Royal Commission was wrapping up, and consumer groups are concerned companies haven't changed.
AMP was exposed for knowing about these problems, profiting from them, not doing anything, and yet it still doesn't seem to have cleaned up its processes to stop charging fees when it finds out that somebody has died. And that is absolutely appalling.
Absolutely mind-bogglingly outrageous, against the law. And this is hot on the heels of the Royal Commission, where they have been, in the witness box for days, having to address their misconduct. The ink isn't even dry on the apology, and they're still carrying on business as usual.
The Australian Banking Association brought out a new code of practice, promising to clean up the industry. But it's pretty toothless. AMP and other banks submit a list of breaches every 6 months. And one of the harshest sanctions available is naming the company. For AMP, another day in its long journey to winning back the trust of its customers.